Hey guys, this is Social Fire, and I'm back today showcasing my boy Trunks here, and oh yeah, Mai's here too. No, I'm just joking. So LR Trunks and Mai have finally hit global, so I'm gonna take a look and see how well they do with no dupes versus 100%. So starting off with just the free 55% hidden potential system, no dupes, the stats are HP 17,325, attack is 15,615, and defense is 9,444. Leader skill is Time Traveler's category Key +4, and HP attack and defense is plus 130%. And then their secondary leader skill is Super Strength type Key +4, and HP attack and defense is plus 100%. Their super attacks now, the 12 to 17 key super attack is called All Out Counterattack, and it causes colossal damage with a medium chance to stun the enemy. The 18 plus key super attack is called Decisive Offensive for the Future, and causes mega colossal damage with a high chance to stun the enemy. Their passive skill Resistance Allies from the Future is attack plus 70%, and then also they have attack and defense plus 10% for every Time Traveler's category ally on the team, and that is up to 70%. So if you have a full Time Traveler's category team, it again would be a total of 70%. Key +6 and a high chance of evading enemy attacks, including super attacks, when they are up against a future Saga category enemy. So that's actually a pretty nice passive. Link skills include Brainiac's Cold Judgment, Prepared for Battle, Courage, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. And then their categories, they fall under Future Saga, Time Travelers, and the new Combination / Join Forces category. Their 12 key multiplier is 150%, and then the 24 key multiplier is 200%. Now, at 100%, their stats do increase. HP becomes 22,325, attack becomes 21,015, and defense becomes 14,044. So I am very excited to see that LR Trunks and Mai are finally on global, along with the free-to-play movie units. Been waiting for these guys for a while. They're all great units, and I'm super excited to see them here. I know there's tons of hype around Gogeta Blue and Broly still coming up, but this is actually a pretty great unit here that you do not want to overlook. So most of you know this is the LR that you can pick up from the current banner. It's a double rates banner, so I've actually seen mixed reviews on whether people love this banner in this unit or whether they're just totally passing it up altogether. So hopefully this footage will kind of help you make up your mind whether you're going to summon for them or not, and kind of get an idea of how well they can actually do. I mean, this is definitely a unit that's going to be best used in certain situations. With that passive, it is slightly restrictive, so they're going to be us obviously against future Saga bosses. They can actually do well in Super type, Super Battle Road. I think the last boss is future Saga type. Alright, so we'll take a look at this Dokkan mode here. And this again is with no dupes. And this is on a Time Traveler team setup. They are paired with the free-to-play LR Trunks. And then you have the Supreme Kai of Time on the end. She's a great support unit as well. And they're against friggin' Hirudegarn. That is the most annoying, one of the most annoying Dokkan events. Besides Omega Shenron and the movie Janemba is super annoying. So 2.8 million. That is without criticals and no dupes. That is not bad. That is pretty good. I mean, I know they are an LR, but that is still really nice damage. So again, the first part here, the Time Traveler category is the setup. The second part you'll see later on for the 100% is on a Future Saga setup. So on both teams, he's not really paired up, or they're not really paired up with anybody specifically. So you'll kind of get an idea how they work with everybody. So most of you aren't going to have each one of these units, so hopefully you'll get an idea to see how they work with each one units that you might have in your deck. For instance, here they're paired up with LR Trunks, and you have Vegeta Blue at the end. So again, we'll take a look here at the damage, which that time was 1.2 million. Again, no criticals and no dupes. Now, their link-wise, it is interesting finding units to link them up with that are going to work the best. With Brainiacs and Fierce Battle, you could link them up with units like Agility Mai, of course. They could also possibly link well with LR Rose and Zamasu, or TY Trunks, or even the Transforming Goku Black unit. I believe they share like Cold Judgment. Those are all units that could work well. And I will say this, I love their super attack. That is one of my favorite things about this unit. That is just, it is a very impressive super attack. Trunks' portion is just so clean. And then I really love how they incorporated Mai as well. The scope portion is very cool too, but my favorite thing about it is Trunks, that sword slash reminds me of the scene from the Super Android 13 movie when he's up against, I believe it's Android 14, Kazumaf. The landing and everything, it reminds me of that. So we'll take a look here at another Dokkan mode. And this is paired up with Bardock, so they are getting a bit of a boost from his passive. So 1.8 million, again, no criticals, no dupes, still very nice. So we're getting into the 100% portion here, and again, this is on a Future Saga team setup with Future Gohan as lead. And this portion here, they're paired up with Goku Black at the end and the free-to-play LR Trunks. So we'll see what they do here. I could watch your super attack over and over. 1.6 million, no criticals. So again, nice. The problem with the Future Saga category setup, Future Gohan doesn't fall into the Time Traveler category, so LR Trunks and Mai won't get the full boost from their passive, but they still will link up well enough and can do well in this team setup too. So, I mean, that per character increase does make a difference, so again, they are a little bit restricted in that aspect. Another nice thing though, if you don't have the Transforming Goku Black unit, which obviously we don't have yet, these guys are a great category lead for that. They are definitely a great, I mean, obviously he would be the better choice, but these guys do substitute very well. Now for hidden potential, I would probably recommend putting more focus on criticals and then additionals. That's really up to your personal preference. So additionals, that chance to stun the enemy and stuff, additionals could come in handy. But that's usually just how I go. I really don't think they need evasion, or dodge rather, because they tank pretty well. It's a pretty tanky unit, and then they have that chance to evade certain bosses, so really I wouldn't feel like it's very needed there. I mean, overall, this is a strong unit, and I do really love this unit. I think Trunks and Mai have attack and defense boosts, very nice ones. They have high chance to stun the enemy at times, and they can even evade super attacks, obviously against Future Saga bosses, but that's still not bad. That's a great feature. So I do feel like this LR is a bit underrated. I would love to have them. I mean, I'm still deciding, but they're putting out great numbers too. Again, here at 100%, back up against Garden, so you kind of get an idea comparison. So 1.3 million, no criticals there. But again, this team setup is not their ideal setup at the end here, Future Saga, but if they're still putting out great numbers when it's not an ideal setup, that says something too. So we have a Dokkan mode with 100% we'll take a look at. And this is linked up with Goku Black and I believe LR Vegeta Blue, yeah. Alright. I could watch Garden get punched in the face all day long. That guy annoys me so much. I mean, I love the movie, Rat the Dragon, but that guy annoys me. 4.3 million with criticals on Dokkan mode. That's very, very nice damage, like I was saying. Nothing to sneeze at. I mean, overall, I am still deciding if I'm going to summon on this banner. One of the main reasons is because the Vegeta Blue and Broly units coming up, I really, really need those category leads. Especially the movie boss lead, because Turles never drops, ever. Not for me anyways. Apparently Jin got a rainbow, but yeah, I do need the category leads, but I do love this unit, and it's, I'm still on the fence. I would love to have it though, especially for collection purposes. This is just, it's a cool looking card, and it is a great unit overall, and I would love to add it to my deck. So if you did manage to pick them up, it is a great addition. I mean, here we'll take another look, of course, 100%. You have the free-to-play LR Trunks here, and then you have Goku Black on the end, or Rose. Oh, that dodge! But then, additional attack. That dodge is the worst thing. Really, Hirudegarn's dodge is up there as on my pet peeves, like for real. Oh god, I can't stand that guy. Alright, so we have it coming back around here. This is with both LR. It's LRs across the board. You have the physical LR Trunks at the beginning, you have LR Trunks and Mai in the middle, and then the free-to-play LR Trunks at the end. So let's see what they do with this. That scope is just so cool every time. Alright, so 2.2 million, no curdles. I mean, overall, again, said a million times, it is a great unit. And I would love to know what your thoughts are, guys. Like, if you have summoned on it, let me know if you were able to pick them up, because the rates on this banner were supposed to be really good. Like, there was supposed to be a really good chance of picking them up. So if you were able to do that, let me know. And if you've been able to use them yet, and if you're excited about it. And if you are not summoning on this banner, you can also let me know why in the comments as well. If you feel like it's just a good pass, and you're waiting for the movie units coming up. I mean, like I said, everybody's really had mixed reviews on it. Also, let me know how the rates on the banner are. Like I said, it's supposed to be a really good chance to pull them. I threw some singles on it though and really didn't catch much, so I don't know if I want to invest so much. So anyways, let's take a look at this last Dokkan mode here. We'll kind of wrap the video up there. And they are linked up with future Gohan here. So again, he doesn't get the full boost to their passive, but he still links up pretty well with them. The sword attack every time, I love it. Beautiful super. Alright, 2 million guys. So anyways, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, leave me a comment guys, and I'll catch you next time.